Right lads, here it is, 12 pubs, Guinness Guru. We're on Baggot Street, outside Searson's, pub number 1. A lovely, glorious, soaking wet day in Ireland, but the rain will not keep us away from the creamy pints. 12 pubs. Is it a dying breed? Is it still going strong? Pub number 1, it's absolutely pissing down, so let's go inside. A few Christmas tunes. This is just great cosy. This is the life, isn't it? Let's have a swig. Shtick is kind of slacking. Pretty good point. But then a lot of stuff you hear from the pub owners was that you'd have 10-20 lads coming in causing carnage, only buying one drink, and they're gone out the door, and like people who are staying in the pub then are kind of unhappy about it. Did you see that, or like what do you think it was all just a bit of crack?
Well, we were lucky enough to be the first pub.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, we were very lucky enough to be the very first pub, so they kind of started here and went that way. I certainly wouldn't like to be in the fifth.
And have you spoken to any of the people who work?
I have, yeah. A friend of mine worked in the middle pub. He didn't entertain them at all, you know. Yeah, he said they weren't worth having, you know. Us on this end, we did appreciate the business, you know.
Yeah, very sociable. They're coming in here, their first and second pint, bit of crack.
Like there was an element of, you know, if someone was sitting there reading the paper and in came 20 guys slobbering over, you know, that you know.
Not the most in depth because it's the first pub, so you guys are kind of grand. But yeah.
It was a great element of it as well, like snow, the fellas dressed up as snowmen, and it wasn't just young people. It was a very mixture of you know, and then there was staff parties, you know, that was just organised. But you know, it's not for me now. Yeah. Like to sit down and have a few pints with the lads and have a chat, like, but each to their own, you know.
Bang on, that's all we need, right, John? Top man, pleasure. Thanks a million. All right, Cozy, the Waterloo pub. 2 of our 12 pubs adventure. Pretty happy with that. Searson's, the sign is right there. We walked about, it's probably about 20 metres onto the next one, so it's handy. Very creamy, taste, not the best tasting pint I've ever had, but I love them creamy. Shtick, pretty good. Bobby. Alright, Cozy. Pub 3, the Wellington. It's closed. No, I'll wait for you. 3 pints, lads. What time is it? It is 4 o'clock on a Sunday in December. There's a little bit of wine there we can review. So after being disappointed by the Wellington, we took a right turn. We're going down to Smith's and Bar 51 on whatever the street is called. And then after them, we go back up to Baggot Street. 04. Welcome. I think the word snug was probably invented when someone looked at this place.
It even says private.
Private on the door, yeah. Yeah, whatever you fucking want in here, lads. Pint looks creamy, mate. That's what I'm talking about, Cozy. That's what I'm talking about. Creamy. Delicious. Not watery. Oh, fantastic stuff. Pub 4 is done, pub 5, right across the street. Follow me. Bar 51, I don't know why I feel like this is going to be a bit of a Cafe on St, fancy kind of vibe. But it's kind of like, it's down the fucking side street, so I don't know. It looks nice. Fairy lights can do a lot, Cozy. Bar 5. The 51. I was saying in the video on the way up, it seems like kind of like I said Cafe on St. Boy was I wrong. You walk in and you get the waft of a carvery, and after having 4 pints of Guinness, that's like heaven. In terms of the whole 12 pubs crack, your man inside, I said, do you think it's dying off? He said, well, but just there was a few of them in here yesterday and the day before, so he's not fucking dying off, yeah. I don't think he was from Kerry, but you enjoy yourself. And he said the same thing. He was like, I would hate to be at the top of Baggot Street. So the general consensus of the first 5 pubs / 4 is that they're like, it's harmless enough when they're down here, but I'd hate to be up there. So hopefully we can get some insight at the top of Baggot Street. That's a very solid pint of Guinness, Cozy. Why am I so surprised? She's Cozy, she's not budging.
That's very good.
Bar 5 is done, let's go on to the next. 5 pubs done, 4 pints for 5 pubs. Feeling good. Wasn't sure about this little, what would you call it? Detour off of Baggot Street, but it's been very successful. Yeah, keep it lit, lads. It's getting dark now. Seven four.
Eating is cheap, eating is cheap. The guru going for a quick costume change there. Displaying the book and bare chest there for the public.
Cozy, new outfit. Who this? Toners. Big review. Big review. My Camden St voted Snug of the Year. Can you believe that's an award? Snug of the Year 2010. I feel so ridiculous in this hat. Forgot I had pigtails. Let's have a swig. Bit of a different whack off it than a standard pint. But we are here to find out about the whole 12 pubs crack. You reckon it's kind of dying down? It's gone more to Camden Street?
It has died down a little bit from last year. We noticed not as many coming in. And the ones that do coming in seem to be foreign, trying it out. They have heard about it, so they're trying.
So they just hear that it's like a tradition here.
Tradition here.
And are they still throwing on the jumpers and the silly suits?
They're
and
still
all
wearing the silly jumpers.
And would you say like it ever caused you much trouble like a few years ago, or was it a bit of a nuisance, or?
It disrupts the people that are in it.
Yeah, because a pub like this, very well known.
Silly things, a shot for not talking, or they're doing.
And they're only in for they're not exactly spending a load of money either. They're only in for one and gone.
And blow a whistle.
Yeah,
gone.
So you're happy enough to see the back of it.
The way,
in the nicest possible way.
The nicest possible way, but it can be fun as well. They can be good. Others can be right assholes.
Yeah, all depends on the bunch of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect. That's all we need, Francois. Pints aren't cheap, lads. Pub 7. Thank you very much. No worries. This is service, lads. Snug life. I'm running out of adjectives to describe a good pint of Guinness, but that is it right there. Come on. Such a relief when you have a good pint, because you take so many shy pints. It's a good pint. Creamy. The other pubs have been saying that it's more like groups of people from outside of Ireland, so like Americans and wherever else. Foreigners, as he called them. And like Big Frankie was saying in Toners, but he was saying, yeah, again, the general consensus is a lot of them have just moved up to Camden Street. So I feel like we keep saying the further we go up, the more they're gonna like be like, yeah, they come here more often. But I think it's just a general, everyone's just gone to Camden Street because they know they're gonna end up in Coppers, so they're just like, let's just go somewhere near Coppers.
Best stick today, I'd say.
Best stick today. Riley's didn't let us film 0.0. Thanks, lads. Into Foley's. I I don't know what to make of this place. It's just the most random looking pub I've ever seen in my entire life. And we've been in a few now, Cozy. That's the only word I can say. It's just random looking. There's just different coloured chairs everywhere. The floors are like one thing, one design. The walls are fucking all over the place. The ceiling, I don't know what's going on. But I kind of like it. Right, that's a pub. I don't know what number now. Right across the road to Donahoo's. Let's go. Again, no. O'Donoghue's recommended a lot of times. Unfortunately, would not give us permission to film outside, so what can you do? Napper Tandies, can't say I've ever heard of it before. We walked in, we were at a bit of a loss when we came out of O'Donoghue's. Woolsey said, what about this place? We walked in, thought it was closed, there's nobody around, as you can see. Not a sinner. So we're thinking, right, what's going on here? Walk in there, loads of crack going on. Went up to the barman, said, how's it going, blah blah blah, 12 pubs, doing pint reviews, and he goes, and to be honest, I probably wouldn't have served you because you're wearing that jumper. And I was like, alright pal, I think it's a great jumper myself. But basically he's saying like, and I think it is because we're that bit further up Baggot Street, Cozy, they're just sick of it. Like this 12 pub carry on where lads come in, their jumpers and their stupid Christmas suits. He said they come in, he said they ripped the sink off the wall in the bathroom, didn't he? Yeah. He said one year they came in, they ripped the sink off the bathroom, they come in for one drink and then they leave. And he said it's just, now the bouncers just refuse them at the door. I don't know if it's because I've had about 10 pints, but yeah, not great, Cozy, not great. I'm sick of giving scores. Give me the camera. I've given about 20 fucking million scores today.
See, I might be a bit fresher than you because you've had 9 or 10 pints, like it's probably tasting not great. At the same time, I don't think it's a great pint, to be honest. I'd probably give it 7.0. Grand, but on the button 7.0, but that's just me.
Right, cool. That's us done and done. I'm sick of pints. That is our best attempt at the 12 pubs. Again, the guy inside, he is a bit more on the more upper side of Baggot Street, and he was just like, he basically was like to me, if you came in last night or Friday night wearing that jumper, I wouldn't have served you. That's how sick he is of 12 pubs. Guy in Toner said the same thing. Searson's on, we're like, yeah, it's grand, you know, they're the ones who are getting them first. You come up here and they're like, 12 pubs is the biggest out of shite ever. They're done, they're sick of it, which is completely understandable. They just come in for one drink, wreck the place and leave. So, there's two sides to it. If you're working in the pub, you think, absolutely no chance, I don't want these guys coming in to have one drink, wreck the place and leave. But if you're on the other hand and you're just a lad who just wants to go and have a load of pints with his mates, you think, what's the harm? We go in, we have a drink, we give you money and come out. It's still very much up for debate, Cozy. We kind of knew what answers we were going to get today. The only thing that surprised me was that the fact that they were saying there was a lot of kind of foreign people doing the 12 pubs, which I never would have thought would have been a thing. But basically, a lot of the lads working in the pubs would consider it a complete fucking nuisance, and they're glad to see the back of it. I personally think it's dying off. That's the guru's opinion. We're going home, we're probably going to get another Burger King, and we're done. Sick of pints. Good luck.